Hey, it's Amber with the White Dog Farm. If you've been following our Facebook page for very long, then you're probably aware that we have been working on getting baby Oliver integrated into the herd and get him introduced to the other donkeys so that they can be outside in the paddock together and hopefully become friends and play together. Well, that has taken a long time. Yeah. That has taken a long time. When we introduced Wilbur and Waylon, it really wasn't a big deal. What is your deal, buddy? It really wasn't a big deal. We let them get to know each other through a fence for a couple of weeks, and then we put them together, and you know, there was a little bit of fighting. That's to be expected, but not bad. It was pretty much easy to do. Oliver has been another story. Yeah, I know. It's taken a long time, and there are a lot of reasons for that. One is he was really little. When we got him, he was a tiny little baby. We needed to let him grow up a little bit and be big enough to defend himself if he needed to, because sometimes when you first introduce donkeys, they will fight. And male donkeys in particular play really rough. And they weren't on even ground. He was a little bitty guy. Wilbur over here is a standard sized donkey, so he is much bigger. So we wanted we wanted Oliver to grow a little bit so that he could have a little bit better shot at defending himself out there. Well, that took a while. Oliver is little. He's still little, and even when he's full grown, he's still probably gonna be smaller than most miniature donkeys. He's just a little guy. And that's okay, but it delayed us getting him introduced to the bigger donkeys. Not that they're big, they're really not, but bigger than he was. So then, when we thought it was about time, it was also time to have him gelded. So then he had to have time to recover from surgery. That took 2 or 3 weeks for him to heal up good so that we could start that process. Then we decided we're gonna do Oliver and Waylon first. We'll start to get them together because if you follow us, you know Waylon is our problem child. Yeah, if there is trouble, he's probably in the middle of it. He probably started it. So we wanted to get the hardest one out of the way first, which was gonna be Waylon. So we started introducing them. We took them outside in the paddock. Both my husband and I were out there. We had them both on leads, leading them around. I think there are videos. I know that there are videos on our Facebook page. I think I put some on YouTube as well. And it took a while. Waylon's a little butt. Yeah, he is. He can be a problem sometimes. So he can be a jerk. So he was not happy. He got a little brother he didn't ask for, and he wasn't happy about it. So it took some time. Well, we are now at a point where we can put them out there together and they're fine. They even play together. I think they're starting to be friends. They don't fight. So this week we have been working on introducing Wilbur into the mix. Now, Wilbur's pretty laid back, but he's big. He's really not that big, but compared to Oliver, Oliver sees him as a big, huge monster, and Oliver is terrified of him. So it's taken a little bit of time with Wilbur, but not nearly as much because he's just not real aggressive. He does show some interest in him, but the minute he walks up to him, Oliver just runs away because he's afraid. So today was the first day that we put all 3 of them out in the paddock together, nobody on leads. They all were just free to go and interact with each other as they chose to. And here's how it went. Watch this. So as you can see, things are progressing pretty well. There's no fighting. There's really no aggression. There's not a whole lot of interest either, but that will come. I have a feeling that we are very, very close to the three of them being able to go out there and really enjoy each other and play together and be a normal, is there such a thing as normal herd of donkeys? I don't even think that's a thing, but anyway, that's what we're shooting for. And I think we're pretty close. So keep following, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to the videos if you haven't. It really helps us out a lot. Watch them all the way through if you can. That helps us out a lot as well. And then follow us on Facebook to see how it's going. I think in the coming days here, really soon, we're gonna have some really good stuff to share. All right, you go make it a good day. I will talk to you later.